Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and in this video we're going to create these nice flickering lights. So yeah, let's get started. First, we want to go to the materials folder, and we want to right click and create a new material. Let's call this flicker underscore LF, which stands for light function. Okay, let's open it. Now we want to change the material domain to light function. Okay. Now what we want to do, we want to leave some space here. We want to right click and get our time. And this time we want to multiply. And what we want to multiply it with will be a scalar parameter like this, and we want to call this speed. Okay, and let's set the default value to like 0.25. I think that's pretty good. And now what we want to do next, we want to get a sign like this. And from the sign, we want to get a frac. And from here, we want to clamp. Now we can connect this to the emissive color. Let's actually select all these and press Q to align. Now, to here to the clamp, what we want to do, we want to also get a scalar parameter, and this will be called min. This will be the minimum clamp value. Now we want to duplicate this node, and we want to rename it to max. Let's connect it to the max. Like that. And as you can see here, now when we save, this takes a little while to save, like all the materials. Pretty long actually. So now if you check this, actually, sorry, we have to set this maximum value to like 1. Now when you check this, you can see how it's looking. And when we adjust this value, for example 0.7, you can see it will be much faster. And also if we set this minimum clamp value to like 0.5, you can see it doesn't ever go like lighter than 0.5 of the intensity. And also if we set the maximum value to like 0.5, you can see it won't go that bright. Okay, so we can actually leave these like this, and let's set the default speed back to like 0.25, or what will be the speed that that you will use the most. But yeah, so let's apply again. Let's save and let's close this. Now what we want to do, let's actually add a little roof to the level. So let's get this. Let's Control D to duplicate. Let's move it upwards. Let's move it here. And actually, even more. There. No, it is not. Now, what we want to do, press R so we can scale it. Let's scale it a little bit, and also let's scale it down. Now, let's press W to move it again, and let's move it here. So now we have this little nice roof here. Now what we want to do, we want to add a spotlight, and we want to move it to the roof, to somewhere around here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now you can adjust these parameters however you want. I will set the intensity a little bit higher, like 25, and outer cone angle I will set it a little bit smaller, like 35. Okay, now we want to scroll down, and here we have this light function material. We could already set this flashlight flicker LF material, but what we want to do now is we want to right click this and create material instance. Okay, And why is that? We want to adjust these values. So when we open this and we set all these to true, now we can access these values and we can set them. So for example, now when we save and close, we have those default values there. When we set it to here, as you can see, it is starting to flash. And now if we select this spotlight and we duplicate it, and let's move it to here, and let's actually move it a little bit to the side. Okay, like that. Now when we duplicate this material instance again, and we open it and we adjust these values, you can see like this. We save, close, and to the second spotlight, if we set that new instance, you can see it is working differently than the first one. So let's save, let's play, and let's see. Now you can see we have two different flickering lights on the level. So this is the basic functionality of the flickering light. Later on, when we add some real real props to the level, and when we actually create the level, we will make this a little bit different, but this is the basic functionality of it. So yeah, I actually think that was all for this video. If you like what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you in the next one.